Hi everyone, it's Jessica from Labrujajessica, and today I'm going to be doing a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So let me go ahead and get started. What is going on with my Sagittarius? Please tell me what is going on with my Sagittarius. First card is where Sagittarius is currently at, please. First card is where Sagittarius is currently at. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So right now, Sagittarius, you are currently working on yourself, okay? Working, maybe trying to lose weight, or just going back to school, getting a better job, or just focusing on your job, focusing on, your home, your apartment, whatever. But, you're doing things that are, really going to build you up and set you up in the future, okay? Now, let's see what happened. What's going on? And by the way, for those of you who are working very hard, guess what? It will pay off, okay? So just keep on going. Even though you may not see it, just keep on going. All right, so we got the X card here. So Six of Cups. So there's the X. There's that person, all right? What's going on with this person? What happened? Please tell me what is going on. Nine of Swords. Okay, so, oh man. That's a lot of sadness. That's a lot of depression. They're just thinking about you day and night, okay? You are heavy on their mind. And I feel that, this person, they want to communicate with you. They want to tell you things, but you see all those messages down there. And it's like it never truly comes out. Like they don't just hit send. They don't hit you up on Instagram or whatever, you know what I mean? But this person, or they don't show up. It's like they don't do what they need to do in order to get you back. They do see you, focusing on yourself and loving on you, and just, that's pretty much where you're at. Okay, you might have told this person like, look, I'm just going to do me. But at the same time, it's just like they're having a difficult time without you, okay? Ooh. Hold on. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They've run ever since you two have broken up. They have run into a lot of bad luck. A lot of bad shit has happened in their life. I'm talking health. I'm talking finances. I am talking about, their stability, love, any potential new lovers. It just has all gone bad ever since you left, okay? Ever since you have been gone. And with the King of Cups, they're missing you so much, but they won't fucking say it. They just will not bring themselves to say it. But you see how he has that telescope in his hand? They're watching you, okay? They're keeping tabs on you. They want to see what it is that you're doing, because they really do feel that, you know what? I really screwed up. I messed up. I had such an amazing thing, like a once in a lifetime thing, and I screwed that shit up, okay? And now it's over. Well, what happened? Wow, Eight of Swords. Anytime I see the Eight of Swords, I always, this person, when a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So let me put the cards down. All right. So because, a lot of shit goes on in life, right? But it's how you handle it. And this person, just has difficulty with the handling part. Things really get to them where it's just like, Sagittarius, you might have been like, well, that's easy. Like, that's an easy fix. You know what I mean? Or I don't understand why you're so miserable about this. I don't understand why you're so down about it. This person, they tend to like really like live in that, you know what I mean? Just be all miserable, all pessimistic, like, whoa, it's me, it's never gonna happen for me. Like I mean, when they get down, they get really, really down. And you know, that Sagittarius, that might have been a turnoff for you, okay? So that may be like where you're more of a go-getter and you're more of a fixer and a doer. This person, you know, when shit would go wrong in their life, you know, they would, you know, really harp on it, and you're just like, oh my God, like how much, like, are you kidding me? And so there may have been that disconnect for, you know, between the both of you. And then that would lead here with the Ace of Swords here, that would lead to a lot of arguments. You know, pretty much this person would feel like, well, you're not seeing it from my point of view. You're not hearing me on an emotional level. And that's not your fault, Sagittarius. It's just that, you know, you were raised a different way probably. And just like, look, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm just not so dramatic. Like if something's, you know, if something's wrong, I try to fix it, you know, try to analyze it, and then I just move on, you know, meanwhile, this person will just kind of dwell on that, right? And so, you know, you two would go at it. Definitely. There would be some name calling here, okay? And most of all, this person would, you know, then turn around and treat you very unfairly, very cruel. Okay. And again, I feel like it wasn't something that, you know, that you did in a sense. It was just more of how you are and how you were built and how you were raised, and the strength that you have. Okay. Because look at this, like you're currently working and building and doing, you know, and this person's just all miserable. Whoa, it's me. And they're really down and sad and depressed without you. Okay. They think about you so much. So Sagittarius, if you see this person's name, if you see their car, you know, or just anything that truly reminds you about this person, that's because that person is currently thinking about you at that very moment, okay? Now, this person could change. That's the crazy part. And this person could have substance issues, by the way, okay? That's not going to resonate for everyone. But this person could change. They could very well lift themselves up, but you're not about to do that because you're like, well, look, I don't, you know, I thought I got into a relationship with a grown person, not a child. I can't sit here, do my job and do yours. You know what I mean? Like that. So they could do a lot for themselves. They just choose to, you know, pity party of one. And that's where, you know, that disconnect goes from. Okay. And I'm just seeing a very, very depressed person. I feel that, you know, their guides, again, do try to tell them, hey, it's not so bad. You'll get through. Because even in the Nine of Swords here, you see the sun that's in the background there, and there's a bird right here. You know, that's spirit saying like, hey, tomorrow will be a better day. Don't worry. Don't get so down. But this person has a hard time seeing the positive, you know, or just, you know, being optimistic. Okay. Let's keep going. Like, it's like, oh, as soon as something happens too, they might just run to the bottle, run to the beer can, run to the weed, run to like another person. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's just the way that they are. I'm like, they're stressing me out. And I'm only 8 minutes in. All right, let's keep going. All right, 10 of Swords. So they feel that by you abandoning them, okay, they feel, again, oh my God, like, is this, like, you know, sometimes I used to tell a particular person, I used to be like, damn, you just, you know, you listen to this music because you want to live that life. You really want to like have something to sing about, you know, or like have something to like say, you know, and it's like, you don't have to be miserable, you know what I mean? Like, or, you know, have all this drama. But this person like really likes to talk about their problems a lot and really be like, oh yeah, well, she left me. Oh yeah, well, he left me. And nobody wants to be with me. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Like, oh yeah, well, you know, and just talk about how many people have backstabbed them and how they can't trust nobody and how they, you know, just, I don't know, like I'm just feeling like a very down energy. Okay. But And they feel that maybe they even use their childhood as well. You know, they try to play that victim. That's what this is feeling like. This is very victim mentality. This person is just like, oh, like, well, you know, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, you know, and they use that to their benefit. Okay, that's how they get people to feel sorry for them. But I'm gonna look at this a bit more, because I'm gonna be like, what the hell? And if they've hurt you, they do regret that, by the way, too. So there is, it's not complete victim mentality, although it is, I'm gonna say 95%. But for that 5%, they do regret hurting you, okay? It's just, this is just somebody who has yet to change. All right, 2 of Cups, yeah. In relationships, they feel very betrayed, and this could be in any relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be, you know, a lover's relationship, family. Like they've had a lot of people that have actually, you know, backstabbed them, betrayed them, and that's why they live in this, you know, this type of environment, like this type of, they can't seem to get their headspace out of it, like to free themselves from this, okay? And maybe, you know, but it's also like, well, then why do you keep talking about it? You know what I mean? Like, just get yourself out of it. And I think that's what you also see too. You're just like, look, like, I gotta be strong for both of us. Like, I just don't know how to deal with that, okay? Yeah, 5 of Swords here. So relationships, there have been a lot of arguments. This person tends to not take a lot of responsibility for their actions. They tend to, you know, just project onto people. It's like they might start some shit too, and, you know, they don't take responsibility is what I'm seeing here. But they don't, and this person might not have a lot of friends, by the way, okay? They may not have a lot of friends, and they may have a lot of issues in terms of family, like, you know, just maybe a lot of fucking family drama, okay? Yeah, this person really might have alcohol issues, because they might be running to the bar just like, oh my God, and just wallowing in it. Like, I'm just feeling like a very sad person, and this is why they can't be happy. This is why they can't just, you know, move forward in life, because they want to stay stuck. They want to talk about all the bad things. They want to just relive the bad shit. And it's just like, and then, you know, as soon as and then they might even be like, damn, as soon as I was trying, you know, then it happened again. And it's just like, but really, were you fucking trying? Like, really, were you trying? You know, because I don't see any trying here, okay? Ace of Wands here. It's because they also break a lot of promises, or maybe somebody has broken a lot of promises to them as well in the past, okay? But either way, they let a lot of people down. So it's like, you know, people come into their lives, and, you know, it's like, no, it's truly them. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? They break a lot of promises. And in terms of you, Sagittarius, I feel, Sagittarius, you don't really feel that attracted to this person anymore. Like, all of this shit has been such a big turnoff for you. You're just like, oh, like, you know, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just trying to live my best life over here, and you're just all miserable. So I don't know how to help you. And Knight of Wands here. They're gonna come back. Oh Lord. So they have been watching you, okay, keeping tabs on you, and they're coming back. With the Knight of Wands energy here, they're coming back, and it's gonna be fast. So get ready for that communication. And it just might be some drama. You might see that dragon there. They know that if they approach you, it might be some shit. Like, they know it, okay? But they're still coming. I just see somebody who has like a lot of things that have gone wrong in their life. And it's just like, well, maybe you should have done this. Maybe you should have done that, you know? All right, the Strength in reverse. They feel very defeated, okay? And it's taking a lot on them to not speak to you right now. It's taking a lot on them to not really, you know, to come towards you. I feel that, you know, anytime that they, again, if they do try to move forward, once it doesn't go through for them, you know, because with the Ace of Wands, it's like that new beginning, that new start that they're always looking for. It never happens for them. And then they just go back and they feel very defeated with the Strength here, okay? So it's like they never truly feel empowered and strong. So they look to others for strength. So that's another thing, an attraction that they feel towards you, okay? They feel like they see you doing things, and, you know, that's something that they're just like, I really like that, you know, and they admire you for that. They admire you for your strength and how you're just a go-getter, and how, you know, you just don't, you know, you don't take no shit, and you're just like, look, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna sit here, and if people do me wrong, then they do me wrong. Like, what can I do? I gotta move forward, like, you know, and they admire that about you as well. Yeah, that brings them, that truly has brought them a lot of happiness, by the way. That truly, you know, them feeling, what would truly make them 100% happy would be to just feel settled in their life, to have, you know, a foundation that they can go ahead and bring to people, you know, to truly make a difference in someone's life. But it's like, you can't have that if you're just all miserable, a miserable toad over here, you know what I mean? And everyone else is like, just like, okay, like, we're trying to move forward, we're not thinking about the past anymore, like, what can we do? You know, I got to think about tomorrow, I can't think about, you know, that shit. So that would truly bring them a lot of happiness, okay? I mean, shit, who wouldn't be happy with that? But you'd be surprised, there'd be some people that have it all and they're still miserable. But again, you know what? I can't. Six of Pentacles. They're not willing to do what it takes. They're not willing to make the sacrifices. They're not willing to let any of that bad shit go. Like, if they have a habit, a drinking habit, you know, smoking, partying, whatever, multiple partners, or just if they're just angry and want to start shit and fight, you know what I mean? They don't know how to truly let the bad shit go. They don't know how to give more, okay? And stop, you know, giving less. Because that's what they're so used to. They're used to giving less, and then people feel sorry for them, and then people tend to give more, but then by then people get exhausted of their shit, and then they start, you know, hey, you know what, I think this is wrong. And then the minute, you know, they confront your person or you tell them about themselves, it starts this whole Five of Swords, you know, energy here. And you're like, hey, I'm just trying to tell you something, like how you're making me feel. So I feel like, you know, like they act like their feelings are disregarded, but they disregard your feelings just as well. And they don't do much. They don't give much. They don't bring much to the table. I don't like that. How are you gonna want, how are you gonna want this stability here? How are you gonna want this happiness, but you're not willing to work hard for it, you know? It's like, yeah, relationships are work, you know, and this person has to put in their part, okay? If you're willing to go ahead and give this person another chance. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. I'm like, Nine of Wands. They feel that trying will only get them back. Like, it's almost like, well, what's the point in trying? What's the point in trying? I always end up hurt anyways. Something always goes wrong anyways. What's the point in trying? Like, I just fucking give up, you know? And that's, again, a big turnoff, you know what I mean? Like, especially where I see that you're at, I can see why that's a big turnoff. Let's see what else you got going on, Sagittarius. And for those of you, some of you might be married to this person. With the Hierophant here in the reverse, you might be like, oh, you know what? We just might have to go get those papers. You know, you might be contemplating that. You might just be like, shit. Like, it might be a decision that you're just like, I no longer want to be in this marriage. I no longer want to be in this relationship, because you are like, your depression, your sadness, your lack of ambition and drive is just hindering me. Okay. And I feel that, you know, Sagittarius, you may feel that this person truly weighs you down, and they just, you know, they're just like a roadblock in a sense. It almost feels that way. All right, clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Look, you're like, Sagittarius, if you are currently in a marriage with this person or in a relationship, like, you sometimes, like, you might even be looking up like apartments, be looking up like you're planning your whole escape, you know what I mean? But you're not just leaving, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, look, I'm focusing on this, because if this should happen, I already got this. I already have like plan A or plan B or plan C. Like, you already planning this, okay? And you're really truly focusing on your abundance, focusing on your happiness, focusing on yourself and your you know, your well-being. And right now I feel, Sagittarius, you're in a point where you're just like, I just want peace in my life. I don't want all this drama. Like, I didn't sign up for this shit. You know what I mean? I just want peace in my life. And I feel like, you know, you want to make enough money. For those of you who are not making enough money, you want to make enough money so that you're just able to enjoy, you know, the comforts of life. You know what I mean? You want to go take a vacation. You want to go do things, want to explore the world or the country, whatever. But you're just at a point where you're just like, look, I just don't want to be bothered with this, okay? But this person just seems like they just can't seem to get it together to save their life. And I feel like you have tried with this person. It's not that you were so detached from, you know, what it is that they had been telling you, but it's like, I don't know how much more I can give, you know, like, without overly exhausting myself. I have all these other things that I need to take care of. Maybe I'm just not the person, you know? So let's go back to the Nine of Wands. So clearly we see where you're at. And you're like, look, if I'm single, I'm single. Like, and I will enjoy every bit of the single life. Oh, man. Bless this person's soul. Seven of Cups. Didn't I just say they can't make a decision to save their life? They don't know. They never know. Like, I feel that this person procrastinates, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, they talk about all the good things that they want to do. They you know, they talk a good talk, but they never, you know, fully put it into action, is what I'm seeing here. They always talk about, oh yeah, I can do this, or yeah, I got this, you know. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that, and okay, well, that's nice. Pick something. Like, Sagittarius, you're like, pick something. For God's sakes, pick something. Pick anything. Shit, you know, like, oh Lord, this person's giving me a headache. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. You already know what it is with this person. God bless them, honestly. I see where you're at, Sagittarius, and just know that all of your hard work is going to pay off, okay? That money, that coin, everything that you're working on, it's going to happen for you, okay? So get ready. All right, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching.